Hey everyone, my name is Leela from Whimsy Wild, and today's video is going to be how to make your iPad lettering stand out. Now I have a few different tips for you guys, so I hope that they are helpful. Anyways, let's get on with the video. So my first tip is to add shadows to your lettering. To add shadows to your lettering, all you have to do is duplicate your layer and make sure to alpha lock it. After you alpha lock it, it should have a checkered pattern to it. Next, choose a lighter color to make your shadow and a larger brush. Here I'm just using the regular airbrush. Then color in your lettering. Once your words are filled in, move the shadow layer underneath your lettering. The final step is to shift your shadow layer. Then you have your shadows. If you want, you can also un-alpha lock the shadow layer and you can blur it slightly. It creates a nice effect that makes your lettering stand out. Another tip is to add highlights to your lettering. Here I am using the monoline brush pen to draw in some highlights. I think that with the highlights and the shadows, the lettering looks way better. Another tip is to add backgrounds to your lettering. Here I am showing an example of how I use some of the brushes in Procreate to make a nice background. This is another way where I use the same background. Here is another background that I use to make my lettering stand out. These are some of my favorite Procreate brushes that I use to create my backgrounds. The first brush that I have is called the splatter brush. It can be found in the spray paint section. The next brush is called the light brush. It can be found in the luminance section. The third brush that I have here is the pepper daisy brush. It can be found in the organic section. The last brush is called the sponge brush, which is found in the water section. I think that is really cool because it gives a watercolor background effect. My last tip to make your work stand out is to use different styles of lettering. In this artwork, I use different styles of lettering, which is why it stands out so much. If you want to see more of my work, you can also follow me on Instagram. Link is in the description box down below. Anyways, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching!